Hello, my name is Ethan, and welcome back to another episode of Path of Exile Harvest League 3.11. In this episode, I'm going to show you guys two builds, and I want you guys to tell me which one you think is better. So, I'm going to show you guys first the triple cluster. That's obviously a black screen, but now this is the POB. So yesterday, we switched to triple cluster, triple large if you don't know what that means, and so we were able to do this at 97, and we had 1.35 million DPS in POB. Our old max endgame POB from last season was 2.0 without Vicious Bites, 2.5 with Vicious Bite. So this is some pretty insane DPS, right? I just want to show a couple things. This is vulnerability, goes to 1.2. And this is Cyrus, not Cyrus, 1.6, Cyrus, 1.35. And then, so the takeaway is, how would you get Dread Marches in the build? How do you get medium clusters in the build? Well, also, do you like running damage on full life? And do you like not running Impale, so your Impale is less? Also, you're only at 92 Impale. Okay, so now Professor Ethan comes out. Let's pull out the calculator. Dude, to my calculations, there's a few things we must think about here with 92% Impale. This is like accuracy. And so imagine on a hit, only 92% chance to Impale. So instead of 5 hits, you actually take this many hits. It takes 5.43 hits. It takes 0.43 more hits to get your max Impale. Okay. On top of that, the actual, even when you have 5 stacks Impaled, okay? You're dealing 520,000? Well, not actually, because you take your 520,000 and you gotta only hit 92% of the time. So, you're gonna only deal 478 actually. So even though it says that your Impale DPS is 520 and it's being calculated that way, this is if you always hit Impale. And so actually missing Impale is a pretty big DPS loss, as you guys can tell. Also, it ruins stacking the Impale too, because, so for example, the old one, if you had 100% Impale, so every hit counts as an Impale, you would take your 5 stacks divided by your attack speed, 1.26 seconds to fully stack Impale if it was 100%. Now, because of the way it actually is, you get your 5.43. Well, can I just pick this number? Oh, I could just copy it. That's good enough. There we go. And so this divided by 3.96 instead of 5. And instead of 1.26 seconds, it's 1.37 seconds. So it's a 0.11 difference. And if you actually take the ratio of just 0.11 divided by 1.26, 8.7% more damage with your or it's 8.7% faster or something. One way of looking at it, that's 8.7%, yeah, in that direction. Anyways, point is 92 Impale good? So then okay, so this is the one I had, right? And when you actually look at the stuff, you're like, wait, so the damage isn't as high as it actually looks like, and it takes longer to stack. So what is the real DPS of this? I don't know, it's hard to tell. And so I put this together. What's this, Ethan? We actually have 2 extra points, apparently. Why? What did I... Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, it's good. It's really good. Okay, this is solid. Watch this, guys. So this is my alternative. So you may wonder, what did you do? Well, let's go back to this tree. I took out all of this. I literally took out 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 18 points. And what did I do with them? I spent 12 of them on 3 mediums, 4 per medium. The mediums are Renewal, Dread March, and Jewel Socket for free. And I also, so I did something really funny. I went for item level 84 medium clusters. There was only 2 of them. I got them for 1x. This is so fucked up. So then I was able to get T1 Cold Res and T2 Chaos. That's pretty good. Next one, I got Fire T2 and Lightning T1, T3, and also T3 Fire, T3 Lightning. I can re-roll these later. This shit is so bonkers not having Jewel Socket as a mod, so you can actually get an extra suffix. So you can get reses through goddamn jewels. This is so powerful, especially with harvest crafting. God damn. So that part's super crazy because I was able to cap my reses. Like fire, I was able to get a little bit from up here, and these are capped. Don't worry, this is because of my timeless jewel not showing what it's actually giving, but it gives me res in game. I'll show it real quick because it's part of people will ask questions and I will answer them right now. The timeless jewel gives me specifically 10% lightning res and 8% chaos here, and 18 chaos here, and 1% max chaos, and increased effective aura skills, and 1 dodge, and 3 move speed. Like, it's just random shit. I didn't go for that. That's just what it gave me, okay? I didn't, that's what my explanation is. It's random, and so I just wanted the divine flesh. This was bonus. Does that make sense? Okay, so then that's why my reses are capped, and we're actually good. And then 4784 life from, we have to show the other one, 4677. So we gain life. Next, we also our impaled DPS is 600,000 instead of 520. And so also I'd like to point out, so this is using Impale, and so you also don't have to worry about them being on full life as much. The full life will only matter for the renewals, and they will also be on full life more now that we have Dread Marches, because golems in this build and elemental builds, elementalist builds, they're immune to elemental damage. So they can only take damage to physical and chaos, and so when you stack Dread Marches, you break the fucking game. You raise their chaos to like 60, you raise their physical damage reduction to 40%. They also have armor because they have eminences. Like, what the fuck? Golems are insane, dude. What we're able to do to them and min-max and shit. So really now we're very worried about the Spectres and Zombies, but these Dread Marches will also help there. They have 80% max res, Ellie res, and now they have like 40% physical damage reduction, extra chaos res. Hopefully they don't die anymore. So this build all around just seems better, okay? It's better than triple cluster. You get your 100% impale, because that's going to matter a lot. So just to put this into perspective, we just get straight up 602k impale DPS, whereas the other one I pointed out was only like 478. So it's 122k more Impale DPS, and I'd like to point out that Impale's really good. I'm pretty sure it helps for Cyrus more, so here we go. Let's show not Cyrus, 1.45, against Cyrus, 1.2, 250k DPS loss. The next one, this is 1.35, and not against Cyrus, 1.64, so it was a 300k, so it's a bigger DPS loss. So it's like the Impale support helps more than damage on full life, and having 100% Impale, which isn't even being calculated in this DPS, obviously is going to make a difference. So also the attack speed's difference. Now Professor Ethan comes back out. Here we go. So to stack 5 Impales in this one, we did the math. For the other one, it was 1.37 seconds because it takes them 5.43 attacks because they don't have max Impale, and oh god. So then this one's just 5, and we have 3.63 attack speed, and so it takes 1.377, so it's the exact same time basically to stack the Impale, which is like really crazy. But then now it's stacked, and now every hit does more Impale DPS. And so if we take it into perspective, the other one was 478 times the attack speed because of the Impale, 3.96, okay? 3.96. So this is basically the DPS of the Impale with the new calculations of me doing it correctly. So this is 1.89 million per second, fully stacked. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to get the other one. So I want this one, 3.63, and I want the Impale damage, so 602,000 all of the time times 3.63. we get 2.81. I mean 2.185 million. So this is more damage than the other one per second of Impale DPS, which I feel this is better. So not only do we stack it technically in the same seconds, except for like, what is this? 0.005 seconds. It's like the exact same, but then the difference is that once it's stacked, you have a higher Impale, you have less attack speed, but it's just more damage, and you're always impaling, where this one's going to do less. I might have calculated this wrong. Maybe it was supposed to be 5. Let's give it the benefit of the doubt even. Let's say I don't lower the number, 520 by 396. Even though I feel like, because I already affected the other side, why did I affect both? Maybe. Let's say, okay, so it's still more Impale DPS. And I like the consistency of the 100% Impale better. And then now this is the really big takeaway, guys, okay? You may be thinking, this is really close, Ethan, this is really close. Yeah, it shouldn't be close. Think about it. This shouldn't be close. We added 3 Dread Marches to the build. So the fact that it's close, and that I even have to think about this, it's like, no, it's not close at all. Then it's an automatic go to Dread Marches, go 2 Jewel Clusters, don't go 3. I'm a genius. Now, but this is why I put the video up. Comments are the most important part of this. Go to the comment section, guys, and read what the hell people say, and I'm going to reply back, and we're going to have this community discussion about this. I'm just putting this information out here. This is what I'm going to run, the 4 Dread March version, because now it actually leaves me open to being able to get 3 levels, getting, let's say, a little bit more life even. I could spend those 3 points and put them into Unwavering Stance, potentially even, with 4,800 life. I still have a couple more items to adjust in the build. This isn't even completed. This is just Amulet upgraded, not fully done. Glove done. Helmet almost done. The ring almost done. And then we still have to put in the new boot. This boot's ugly. But yeah, this is disgusting. And I'd like to show one more thing. So in the past, we showed what a 15,000 or 17,000 damage hit did to our build. Let's show it again. So we have 49% physical damage reduction at the moment in the build, which is pretty sick. And that's pretty much deleting the armor. So it's not bad. It's not bad. And you could get more when you pop your flask. But yeah, we have technically less regen in this build than the other one. But overall, I believe that it is worth to make this adjustment. That 100 regen loss is basically the Primordial bond, I'm pretty sure. It's just 66. Okay. Yeah. Well, either way, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for the support. I hope there are some good comments and we have a great discussion about the differences between 100% Impale and 92. And if there is another way to get the 100% with dropping Impale support, and is dropping Impale support for damage on full life worth it? Because what if your thing isn't on full life and then you don't have the extra damage and then it's really shit? Yeah, or like what if the renewals didn't work? So yeah, we'll take it, let's say 650k not on full life, and this one 767. So technically in our, and this has full Impale, and so it's just 382 Impale, 242. It starts to make massive differences. It's night and day. I'm pretty sure this is obvious. I'm right, and people will really appreciate this video. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for the support. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna hide this and bury this in my channel behind my helmet craft video. So this one's gonna go up before the helmet craft video, but I already made the helmet craft video, so I hope you guys enjoy that one after this. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for all the support. I can't do this without you guys. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank my Patreon and my YouTube members who financially support the channel. Thank you to anyone new who joins today, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!